What's up, guys? Earlier, I made a potato tier list. I took it as a joke at first, but then it got serious. I actually did like this video and I learned some things about potatoes. So if you like the video, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Thank you. What's going on, guys? Today we have a tier list of potatoes. 6 different types, 2 sweet potatoes and 4 regular potatoes. First, let me give a shout out to Croc in the Discord. He gave me this idea for this tier list. So if you guys have any other ideas, you can join our Discord or you can post a comment below. Starting off on this side right here, we have the red potato, which is in this picture above me. That's a regular red potato. Next to it, this is a russet potato. Moving on, we have a gold potato. And then next to that, we have the Idaho potato, which is a russet potato, but is grown specifically in Idaho. So we're going to test if they're exactly the same. So maybe we should move these. Okay. This is a Boniato, which is a Caribbean sweet potato. And then next to that, we have a normal sweet potato. All of these were prepared with 2 ounces of milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, and a half a teaspoon of salt. No seasoning for science. I also peeled the skin off of each one so there's no different variables on textures and things like that. I'm going to be testing these in 2 different ways. The first way is I'm going to bite into it raw without anything else, just a straight piece of potato. That's going to be absolutely horrendous. I'm going to do it anyway for science. And second is I am going to eat these mashed potatoes. I'm going to eat each one of these and I'm going to rank them. Then I'm going to eat both of these and I'm going to rank these. And then when I'm done with that, we're going to move on to this tier list behind with the preparations, starting with the red potato. It tastes like a potato. Very dry in your mouth. It dries out your mouth. There's not much of a taste. It's really bland. Moving on to the russet. A little bit sweeter. Oh my god. Kind of tastes like a cucumber. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's better than the red potato for sure when it's raw. And then onto the Idaho. Ooh, way more grainy. Not very sweet at all. That is a horrible. That is disgusting. Okay, the Idaho potato is at the bottom of the list right now. So right now we have the russet, then the red, and then the Idaho. And last, for the raw, we have the golden potato. I mean, it's better than the Idaho, but it's got way more pungent flavor than the red. So I'm going to put it third. So this is going to go russet, red, golden, Idaho. Ew. Moving on to the sweet stuff. Hopefully it's actually sweet. We have the Boniato, the Caribbean sweet potato. Oh. Way more intricate than a regular potato. It's a lot harder to bite. And the texture is different. I'm not swallowing this. That's absurd. Regular sweet potato. I'm also not gonna swallow this. Okay, so for those two, I'm gonna put the regular sweet potato a little bit higher than this one because this regular sweet potato was not as, I don't even know what the word is. This was so thick in my mouth. Disgusting. Now hopefully we can enjoy something because I'm gonna move on to the prepared mashed potatoes here. These were all prepared separately at separate times, so they were not contaminated. And they were prepared exactly the same. Starting with my favorite for holidays. It's what I grew up on. Red mashed potatoes. Red skin mashed potatoes. Easy. The best potatoes. I mean, this is very biased of me, but I will be honest with these. So as we go, this is going to be number one for now. Obviously, I'm going to take a second bite. Delicious. Now for the second one, russet potatoes. Russet potatoes. Wow. A lot sweeter. Very, very sweet. Tastes like I put sugar in this. But it's honestly really good. I'm not gonna lie. This. Oh man. Nah. Hold on. This is too sweet. It's really good if you were doing like a little small, something quick. Boil up one of these potatoes. You could do the whole thing by yourself, for a little dinner. This is more fancy, this is more enjoyable. It's more decadent. So I'm gonna keep this at number one, but this is really good. Now let's move on to the Idahos, which I did not like the Idaho raw at all. So let's see if this is any better. Wow, wait a minute. The sweetness of the russet comes through, but it's a lot less sweet, and it's more, you're able to enjoy it a little bit better without over stimulating your palate. This is actually really good. Wow, this is really good. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to these real quick. Okay. So as it sits, the potato itself, this is what we're rating. The potato itself, this Idaho potato right here, has a lot more flavor than this potato right here. This potato is a lot more dumbed down. Just like whenever I took a bite of it raw, it wasn't overpowering. This Idaho potato is first place. Then we're gonna go red potato for second right now, and then russet as a close third. Now moving on to the golds, the Yukon Golds. Instantly, a lot of flavor in your mouth. Instantly. Wow. Let's do this real quick. Let's go back and forth and find out what we're dealing with. Wait a minute. So, I've been lied to my entire life. These are not the best potatoes for mashed potatoes. These gold potatoes have a different texture entirely. The way that it sits in your mouth is a lot more fluffy, airy. It's not as thick. I feel like you could eat more of these, which is more dangerous for me because, but these are thicker and more dense in my opinion. So the golds are where it's at, to be honest. This is going to be number one. So we're going golds, then Idahos, then reds, then russets as last. Wait, these golds are really good. And these russets are very sweet. Okay. So now with that being said, let's move on to the dessert. And we'll start with the boniato. This, I mean, you could tell there's a difference in colors. Like the gold over here is a little bit darker. This is almost the same shade as that. So it's like almost like a yellow gold. Whereas these two are a little, this one's like the whitest color. And these two are a little bit more similar to this one. So I mean, it's not horrible. Kind of tastes like baby food in the sense where it's not a full flavor in my mouth, where it's like cut back a little bit. So it just might be me used to eating this my whole life. You know, a regular sweet potato. Let's give that a try. Okay, yes. There's a lot more flavor in this. It's a lot more upfront. I mean, it's a different aftertaste. There's a strong aftertaste on the normal sweet potatoes, but the boniato has like a less. It sits a little bit better on your palate. It's not as good up front like this one. It doesn't hit you right away, but it sits better. To be honest, I'm not really. For science, this right here is better. Will I go hunt it down from the store every time I want a sweet potato? No. But this is better in terms of, can I eat this over and over again? Yes, this one I would go for. This is really good, you know, Thanksgiving, got some marshmallows on top, cinnamon. This is really good. But prepared, the way I prepared it, just a little bit of milk, 1 ounce of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, and a half a teaspoon of sugar. So in this preparation, a quick, you know, mashed sweet potato, I would go with the boniato sweet potato. Boom. So just to recap really quickly, we went gold, Idaho, red, russet, and then we went boniato and regular sweet potato. Boom. That's easy. That's easy. All right, so for the tier list, this might get a little controversial, but I'm here for it. Okay, potato wedges, absolute F tier. I don't know why this is a C. We're gonna put this as an F. These are horrendous, and it's a lowercase f too. I don't even give it the time of day. Hash browns. I don't know why there's three different kind of hash browns right here. Tater tots are just hash browns in a different shape. There's 4 different hash browns on here. Okay, but I do get it. I do understand, because these hash browns, I put it a B. You know, these are like the Waffle House hash browns. They're decent. They're good. You know, if you get all the fixings and all the extras on top of it. But that's not why we're here. We're here for straight potatoes. Hash browns. What are these hash browns? I'm going to go ahead and put these at B as well. But these right here, these hash browns right here, those are S tier. Those are S tier hash browns. Come at me. I don't care. Home fries. Okay, these are good, you know. Sunday morning, eating with the family, get some home fries going. I put them at a B as well. I don't know what that is. I've never had that. Tater tots. These tater tots are A. They're A tier. I'm not going to lie to you. Tater tots are great. I pick them over French fries every day. Potato chips. There needs to be a C tier in this, because I can't put them F tier. Potato chips are rock solid. They've been holding us up for generations. But I guess I'll go B, because I'm not a potato chip person. I used to be, but not anymore. Crinkle cut chips, also a B. See, this isn't right, man. Because crinkle cut these are a B as well. Let's add a C, man. Tornado potato. I've never had one of these, but I could assume they're like a... I mean, they're probably delicious, let's be honest here. But I've never had one. A raw potato, we just tried this. It is absolutely disgusting. That's going to be an F from me. Mashed potatoes, S tier. every single day of the week. I do not care. Mashed potatoes on a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, these right here carry those meals. Scallop potatoes, these childhood, man. Scallop potatoes, those are an A. They're delicious, a lot to eat, you know. They're thick. They have different textures because, you know, they're soft, but they come in little stacks like this sometimes, and you crunch that and it's good, man. Hasselback potato. I mean, I'm gonna put that at a B. It's better than potato chips, but it's not scallop potatoes or tater tots. Potato soup, it's not bad. I'm gonna put it at C because it's not something I'm going for if I'm eating soup. You know, I'm gonna go beef and barley, chicken noodle, something like that. So I'm gonna put potato soup at C. I'm gonna put this at, I haven't had it, even though I have, but it's been years and it wasn't something I remember. Pierogies. Am I uncultured? I don't even know what that is. Pierogies. Potato mochi. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Smashed potatoes. I'm gonna put that at B. Because a Hasselback potato and a smashed potato, they taste very similar. You got the skin and, you know, the cooked interior. So I'm gonna put these together. Croquettes. I mean, it depends. It depends who makes them, where you get them from. I could throw this at an A or a B. They're not an S. See, but strictly potatoes here, man. Like, this has to be a B. This is carried by other stuff. Potato salad. Another one that's carried, but geez. There's different kind of potato salads, let me tell you. But potato salad that I like is an A. But the potato salad I don't like is an F. So I'm going to have to average this out and go B. Potato salad is a B. But it could be an A. Baked potato, Old Faithful. Baked potato, not that great, to be honest with you. It's very boring. If you could have any of these other kind of potatoes and you go with baked potato, that's too much work, man. You gotta mash it all together. They put the ingredients in there. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. I'm gonna put baked potato at a C. Fight me. Warm potato salad, I've never had that. Sliced baked potato is different though, because they take that stuff out of the potato, mix it up, put it in the oven and bake it. Yeah. So then you're not having to do all the work. You just straight eat it. This right here is A tier. That's amazing. Roasted potatoes, boring. I mean, what else to say? It's a B. It's not bad. It doesn't change anything. It's fine. French fries. Okay. Here's where things get weird. I'm gonna start with these French fries and I'm gonna put them at A because French fries are good. Cajun fries are the best French fries. Quote me, I don't care. Curly fries. These specific curly fries, they look like Arby's curly fries, are S tier, guaranteed. Waffle fries, horrendous. I mean, they're a B, but they're better than a baked potato, but they're not, you know, they're not French fries. I'm not going to Chick-fil-A like, yo, let me get some waffle fries. No, I'd rather go to Arby's and get some curly fries. Steak cut fries, sue me. They're just as bad as potato wedges. Horrible. Smiley fries. I never had a smiley fry. It looks like mashed up potato that's fried instead of like cut potato like a French fry would be. So I'm going to have to put this at haven't tried, but I would assume it's probably like a C or a B maybe because it's kind of like a hash brown it looks like. That's my tier list for potatoes. Shout out Croc once again for giving me the idea to do a tier list. If you guys like this, let me know. How could I change it? How could I make it better? I know this is my first tier list. There's a million things I could do to make it better, but I enjoyed making these potatoes and eating them because any excuse to eat food is for me. But you guys like, subscribe, and let me know. Have a good one.